Hello everybody, my name is Mason and welcome back to another video on the Cyclone MMA channel. UFC 270 is coming, and instead of having me talk about it, I'm going to have my casual brother Jason talk about it. So if he says anything edgy or wrong, I'm sorry, but I'll go get him. What am I talking about?
UFC 270.
Okay. What's up, y'all? UFC 270, it's happening. Francis Ngannou versus Ciryl Gane. The fact that Francis is an underdog in this fight is stupid, and you guys are all going to see how stupid you are come fight night. Every time, dude. Wonder how this guy's going to do against Francis. He fucking punches the person's head off and they die. Oh, he's really powerful. I forgot. Did you see the technique that Francis used against Jairzinho Rozenstruik? There wasn't any. He just came across the octagon, swinging his arms, and he knocked him out. That's the ball game, dude. He touches you, you die, end of story. Sorry, Ciryl Gane. You have really good striking. You move great for a heavyweight. You're toast. I don't know why people are saying Ciryl Gane is going to win this fight. He has to last 25 minutes with Francis, who's calm now. He's his own legendary MMA figure, Calm Francis. And he hits like a Ford Escort. So take that, Ciryl Gane. In the co-main event, we have Deiveson Figueiredo, who kind of reminds me of Stripe from Gremlins for some reason. I don't know why, but he's fighting Brandon Moreno, who reminds me of Mickey Mouse. I know why, probably because he has a tattoo of Mickey Mouse on him. Who will win this fight? Somehow, someway, the guy with Mickey Mouse is going to win. A dude with a Mickey Mouse tattoo is a UFC champion and is going to be the guy who everyone thought was going to be the title reign champion words. Somehow, someway, the guy with the Mickey Mouse tattoo is going to win this fight. I think he's the better fighter. I don't know why this is a rematch, because it was a draw, because Stripe from Gremlins kept poking Mickey Mouse in the eye, and he kept punching him in the balls and stuff, and it ended up being a draw the first time around. Then in the second fight, Mickey Mouse just beat the brakes off of Stripe, and I don't know why they're doing a rematch. I don't know why this has to be a trilogy, but go Mickey Mouse, I guess. All right, who else is on this freaking card? Michel Pereira versus, I have no idea who that is. If Michel Pereira can win this fight in the first 2 rounds, he will win. I look forward to seeing him do 360 no-scopes and backflips and cartwheels and rodeos and all that good stuff in the octagon. Why does he do that? Homie doesn't know what sport he's playing. They throw him in the octagon and he starts doing gymnastics and cheerleading. If he focused on just fighting, he would be so lethal. And he's still a good fighter, but he's got to stop with the dancing. Actually, don't, because it's mad entertaining. Keep doing that shit. It is so funny. Remember when that Conley guy was on the ground, and instead of doing ground and pound like a normal human, he decides to turn his back to the opponent and then do a backflip on top of him? Who does that? What a freak. This next fight, I feel like it was supposed to be Alexei Oleinik fighting, but it's Sergey Spivak versus Greg Hardy. Greg Hardy's going to get knocked out again, so that's cool. Prince of War, more like future king of bare-knuckle boxing. Please don't eat me. And finally, we have Cody Stamen versus some dude with the last name Nurmagomedov. You guys don't have to have me tell you who's going to win that fight. It's the one with the last name Nurmagomedov. If ever the Nurmagomedovs and Dagestani people were to start a militia and just try to take over the world, I would just go out in the street and bow to them and say, take my land, because we're not going to beat them in a fight. They're going to hold all the belts. In the UFC, every belt is going to be held by a Nurmagomedov at one point in time in the next 20 years. They call me Mystic Jason because I predict these things. That was fucking cringe. So yeah, there it is. UFC 270 explained by a professional. Can I leave now? My apologies. All right, now I'm going to give you my personal picks for this. I think Francis Ngannou versus Ciryl Gane. I think Gane's going to win this. I think he's too technical for Francis. I could see Francis catching him and beating him, but I think Gane's the better striker, the better grappler. we'll see. This is going to be a good fight. Moreno versus Figueiredo. I think Moreno is going to win. I think he's caught up to Figueiredo and then has done extra since their first and second fight. So I'm excited to see how Figueiredo does. He's got to make the changes here. So can he make the changes and get to the level of Moreno? I don't know, but we'll see. Michel Pereira will probably win the fight, I think. I think when you have a last-minute replacement, especially someone, that's not in the top 15 like that, it's going to be rough for them. They're fighting an uphill battle, and Michel Pereira is a very explosive fighter. I think he can get that. Sergey Spivak, I think, is too technical and too experienced for Greg Hardy. I think Greg Hardy's going to go on a bit of a losing streak here, losing his third fight in a row, and it very well could be from knockout. So I don't know what this will mean for his future in the UFC, but if he loses this, it's not looking good for Greg Hardy. And finally, Cody Stamen versus Saeed Nurmagomedov. This is tough. It's hard to, actually is hard to pick against, a Dagestani grappler like this. I'm going to go with Cody Stamen. I think the experience will bring him through this. He's always had really, really tough fights. He grinds out these decisions and has really, really, really close fights. So I think Cody Stamen could get the W. I could see it going the other way, though. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.